Greetings. This is a six-part series on nutritional wellness for adults living with obesity. We try to keep the series less than 5 minutes just to keep your attention span and also just to give you the most vital information regarding nutritional wellness. This nutritional wellness series is part of a class project that we are taking in the College of Public Health and Health Professions at the University of Florida. We came together as a team to plan, implement, and evaluate a program on nutritional wellness for adults living with obesity. So, therefore, this is for educational purposes only, and we recommend that you verify any of the information in this presentation if there are any questions or concerns. We also ask that you consult with a physician before starting any weight loss program. In this part four, series one, we are going to be focusing mainly on nutritional management. Um, of course, diet and exercise is equally important, but this series will be more on an emphasis on nutrition. So there are several things to consider. Well, first, number one is that there are many different dietary options, such as low-fat diet, low-calorie diet, Mediterranean diet, a keto diet. But remember, there's no single plan that'll work for everyone. Number two, weight loss is a journey. Once you reach your target weight, there's always a chance for relapse. So you kind of go back and forth between, gaining weight and losing weight. And so it's never an ending process. It's always something you have to think about all the time. It's a journey. And thirdly, the most important thing is the single most important predictor of weight loss is dietary adherence, regardless of the type of the diet that you choose. And in the next following slides, I hope to provide you with information and motivation to consider these different diet options. Here are four steps based on the dietary guidelines for Americans. The first step is to follow a healthy diet pattern at every stage of your life, from being young to growing old. And this dietary guidelines for Americans has all these different stages, and I hope that you would review it, and you can find this in the reference section. Step two, customize and enjoy nutrient dense food and beverage choices to reflect personal preferences, cultural traditions, and budgetary considerations. So I think I want to make an emphasis on cultural traditions since there are so many people of different racial and ethnic background. I think that keeping your culture is also very important. So keep that in mind. In step three, focus on meeting food group needs with nutrient dense foods and beverages and stay within calorie limits. So we'll talk more about the different nutrient dense foods in the next slide. And number four, limit foods and beverages higher in added sugars, saturated fat, and sodium, and also limit your alcohol beverages. So, what are the nutrient dense foods? Well, these foods have vitamins, minerals, and other health promoting components with little added sugars, sodium, and saturated fats. The core elements include vegetables, fruits, grain, low fat dairy, protein such as chicken, fish, or beans, and also oils such as vegetable oils. Tropical plant oils such as coconut oil, palm kernel oil, and palm oil are not considered in this category because they have a higher percent of saturated fat. The picture below, this is from the dietary guidelines for Americans. They have a comparison between nutrient dense foods and typical foods. So on top, you see plain shredded wheat compared to frosted shredded wheat, which has more sugar added to it. On top, you see plain low fat yogurt with fruit compared to full fat yogurt with added sugar. On top, you see low sodium black beans compared to regular canned black beans, and you can see the sodium at 460 milligrams. On top, you see vegetable oil compared to butter on below. And finally, you see sparkling water on top compared to soda.